Well, we ran out of time. I have so many more stories and things to share. We'll be here all day, tomorrow, next week, just learning African stories. You know, in Africa, when they have storytelling festivals, the drummers have to play for 3 days non-stop. It takes a lot of energy. And they dance and they sing, because whatever point they want to get across to the community, they make sure everyone understands it. There'll be no misunderstanding, because they feel that when everybody learns together, everyone will have no misunderstanding, and we can all act together. There'll be no arguments, because everybody knows the same thing. So that's one of the secrets of African culture. Now, we hear about Oriental thought, the way the Oriental people think. We hear about Occidental thought, the way Europeans think. What about African thought? Is there an African thought? Well, yes, the foundation of African thought is the belief in the Creator and the belief in families. The African people believe in family and festivals. They believe they relate to everything as a family. As a matter of fact, there's a saying that goes like this. What is success? Success is that when you learn what you learn and you do what you do, it is not successful unless you can bring it home and your mother and your fathers and neighbors can use it. That is success. So the words for goodbye is also the words for hello. There are many, many traditional African languages and many ways to say goodbye and hello. I just told you the universal greeting. This is a greeting that they understand all over Africa. They understand it in Zaire, they understand it in South Africa, North Africa, East Africa, and Senegal. Because they use it, it's a mercantile greeting, a mercantile language that the merchants brought around. They adopted it. So the way you would say hello, the way we say goodbye is the same. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. And just in case you forgot the meaning of it, because like I said, the Africans borrowed it, really they borrowed it from some Arabs they met in East Africa, North Africa, but they Africanized it, and they adopted it and put it into their own culture, and they add their own meanings to it. And when I explain it to the English, I have to get myself together. So once again, this is the English translation of Assalamu alaikum. May peace and blessings be upon you and your mother and your fathers, brothers and sisters, uncles, nieces, cousins, grandmothers, grandfathers, people next door, people meeting down the street, people in the church, school, dogs and cats, and birds, bees, stars, sky, lions, tigers, giraffe, and the moon, or rock where they may live. May they all be peaceful and happy. And like I mentioned before, when someone comes up to you and says, Assalamu alaikum, you reply by saying, Wa alaikum salam. And do you want to know the English translation of this too? Yes. Okay. After this long performance, I have a cold too. And upon you too. May you also be peaceful and happy, and your mother and your father, brothers, sisters, uncles, nieces, cousins, grandmas, grandfathers, people you see next door, people you see down the street, people meet in church and school, dogs, cats, and birds, beasts, stars, sky, lions, tigers, giraffe, and the moon, and rock where we live. May they all be peaceful and happy too. So as we get ready to go, let's sing the song to say goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum salam. 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 Well, I had fun today. Did you have fun today? Yeah. It was just a little taste of African culture, and we see African people feel and do the same things we do. They may say it different, wear different clothes, but we all the same under the sun. If you hear something ridiculous, you might say, yeah, right. Well, Africans might say, come over your way, but they all feel the same way. So if we learn about ourselves and other cultures, maybe people will get along and not be afraid of each other, because usually we're all really just shy. But sometimes we do not turn our shyness into arrogance and racism and prejudice. Seek and try to understand and learn. We find out we all have a head, 2 hands, and a feet. Because I know you lovely ladies, we're not like the men that give you red flowers every day. Well, give me a plant sometimes. I know you men, ooh, you love to have some T-bone steak. But sometimes just give me a salad, you know? Variety is the spice of life. And so the Creator knew this, so He made us all different, not to despise each other, but so we may know each other. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Wa alaikum salam. 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 Once again, my name is Naim Abdur Rauf. But if you cannot say that, then you may call me Baba Rauf. Say Baba Rauf. Baba Rauf. Baba Rauf. Oof, 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 oof. But if you cannot say that, then you may call me Naim Abdur Rauf. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.